Hello everyone, happy Wednesday to you all. Welcome back to Barnstormer Baseball Cards. We're going to do another round of our TTM successes. Today we have 4 for you, and we're going to dive right into it. I hope everyone's doing well and staying safe. Our first one up out of Carroll Stream, Illinois is going to be Umpire, Mr. Larry Young. Larry went 3 for 3. Sent him 3 cards. You know, we've been working on a project of those this year as well. We've got about 3 or 4 different projects going. If you are keeping track at home, we'll put this one that's different right there in the middle. This says at the time of these cards were printed that Larry, his years of service were through 1987. He had 3 years of service. No World Series, LCS, or All-Star games yet. I know that changed. I don't have those numbers here in front of me, but I know he captained those as well later on in his career. So he was a young umpire at that time. But to go 3 for 3, that's a great start. We are off and rolling. Oh, here we go. You'll recognize this fellow. He is a member of the 2019 Astros Hall of Fame class. I believe that was their inaugural class. I didn't realize that the Astros didn't have a Hall of Fame before a year ago. And he signed 2 of 2. Mr. Jose Cruz, senior, not junior, senior. Signed an 81 tops here and a 86 tops Astros leader card. Beautiful. I did ask him to inscribe Astros Hall of Fame. As you can see, he did not. So that's perfectly fine. That's up to him. It's his prerogative. He did not want to do the inscription, and I think I know why, because he sent a note along here that says he has upped his rates to $5 per card. I sent $3 a card because that's what it was at the time, which was only a couple weeks ago. I was seeing it for 3, and he's already changed that to 5. So that must be why we didn't get the inscription, because we didn't include enough cash. That's all right. If they're low enough, I'll go ahead and pay the freight sometimes, or if there's somebody like Denny McLean, which you would have seen in another video that we've done, I can understand paying a little bit, but paying to get inscriptions and stuff, that's probably not something I'm going to be doing anytime soon. All right, moving right along. Oh yes, this one I saw in a video just the other day myself. Mr. Ernie Witt. Ernie Witt with the Blue Jays. 85, 88, 89, and the 89 upper deck. I don't do specific projects on that. I'm not trying to get like all of the 89 tops, for example, or anything to that effect. When I'm choosing cards, I just try to pick what I think looks good. You'll see sometimes, I mean, there's guys, they can go 3-4 years in a row and they just do not have an attractive card whatsoever. And some of them you can tell were kind of taken, the picture was taken at the same time year after year. So it'd kind of be a duplicate. Try to avoid that as well. But Mr. Witt hooked us up 4 for 4. And that is a good looking group of cards. Now, that brings us to our 4th and final one of this video. And this is a biggie. Wish I could do a drum roll. I can't, but I'll try. Nope, didn't go well. And here we go. Mr. Jim Rice. Boston Red Sox Hall of Famer Jim Rice. And on this card, this is actually a Fleer card. I believe this is from 87. And he is seen here with fellow Hall of Famer Kirby Puckett and Jose Canseco. This had to be in an all-star game, something like that. But this is called the AL Pitcher's Nightmare. I was actually with a friend of mine, Jason, the other day, going through some cards. And he said, grab a couple of things. And I saw this. I was like, you know what? I love it when you get players from different teams together, especially when they're notable names, and you can get an autograph on one. If you can't make a project out of it, obviously we can't get Puckett, and I probably won't send that to Canseco, but I do like having the card and having Jim Rice there in the middle, signed and looking so good. He has a great signature. He, along with Goose Gossage and Raleigh Fingers, really have great autographs. Andre Dawson's another one in that group where you can really see every letter. He hits every letter and makes a great autograph. And I thought this looked good, and it couldn't come back better. You can also tell that he took his time to find the proper place to sign. He found a big white spot there across his chest where he's wearing his Boston uniform. It's probably gray, but that's the brightest spot on the card. But he didn't try to go down here or go over the top of any of these other colors and stuff. And that really adds a lot. Billy Sample is another one that takes his time on where he's going to sign and put his signature. And I'm glad Mr. Rice did. I think that is a beautiful card. I'm not even going to pop that out of the sleeve. We're just going to keep that in there. We'll set it right down here in front. That is it for today's installment. We went 4 for 4. Everybody signed. We didn't get one inscription that we wanted, but that's okay. We don't complain about that. And to add Jim Rice, again, I've had him before, but to get it on this card, I think is a great addition to the collection. So I want to thank you all for stopping by. I hope everyone's having a great Wednesday. Stay safe, be kind to each other, and we'll catch you next time. If you would, please like and subscribe.